What the fuck is up, everyone? I'm back once again with another end of the year vlog. And for this one, it's one of my favorite vlogs to do every single year at the end of each year. And that is my top 10 albums of 2021. I make it sound like I'm doing the same album list every year, but no. It's just that, this is the top 10 of 2021 for me. So, there have been a lot of good releases this year, and a lot of terrible ones too, but, that's every year. And there are some surprisingly bad albums that made me want to drop artists altogether, which is honestly kind of shitty, but there are some reasons beyond that. But, besides that, I can say this year's been fucking explosive with releases this year, and I'm more than happy to talk about all of my favorites from this year. So please bear in mind that this is entirely opinionated. I'm not a professional music critic. I'm not a music journalist. I'm not even a fucking journalist. This is strictly opinionated. Whether you agree with me or not, you gotta hold that. You gotta keep that in mind. So let's begin. Number 10. This place will be your tomb. Sleep Token. Wow. So, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I didn't start following Sleep Token until right before Issues' Beautiful Oblivion tour. I checked them out because I like to do this thing where I compile a set list of the bands that I'm gonna go see when I go to a concert, and I was very blown away by Sleep Token. I love Sundowning. Sundowning's a fucking masterpiece. And to tell you the truth, I do feel like This Place Will Be Your Tomb is a worthy follow-up. My thing is, with the exception of tracks like Hypnosis and Distraction, I just feel like the singles alone carry the album. And that's okay, because, they're really good singles. I was a little mixed when I first heard Alkaline and when I first heard The Love You Want. They were okay songs at first, but they're the kind of tracks that you have to let grow on you in order to appreciate it, because it did take a minute for me to appreciate this new album. But at the same time, it's still a great record. It's a unique record on its own, and that's probably what I appreciate about This Place Will Be Your Tomb, is that you may not like it at first. Some might. Some will absolutely fall in love with it the minute they start listening. And that's the thing with Sleep Token, is that's the level of uniqueness that they bring to the table. So, yeah, definitely Hypnosis and Distraction are my favorite tracks, especially my favorite non-singles from this record. So, that takes my number 10 spot on this list. Number 9, Swan Song, The Plot in You. Man, it's been a fucking journey for London Tours. From what was their first album, Firstborn, all the way up to now, especially when they signed with Fearless for their fourth album. Was it Dispose? I fucking love Dispose. I still play the shit out of Dispose everywhere I go. And Swan Song, I feel like, perfectly encapsulates every single sound that they've experimented with in their time as a band, which is great, because I love when bands do that. I love when bands take every single element that they've ever toyed around with and just said, let's compile it. I was a little skeptical at first, because I thought, when Face Me first dropped, I was like, oh man, they're gonna go back to the heavy shit, aren't they? They're not. There are a couple moments where they go heavy, and there are a couple moments when they go mellow, and a couple moments when they go melancholic, and that's great. Because honestly, there's probably no better way to encapsulate your entire career, your entire time as a band, in a single record, like The Plot You have done. So, this is a worthy entry to my list, because my love for this band is still very recent. I didn't get into them until Dispose dropped, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, you'll notice that a lot of these bands, a lot of the albums on my list are from bands that I'm getting back into or I'm just discovering, and I'm not afraid to admit that. So, Swan Song, The Plot and You, I feel like is the perfect entry for this list. Number 8, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, Halsey. Holy shit. I was wondering when the fuck we were gonna get a punk Halsey album. Or the closest thing we could get to a punk Halsey album. Like, it's so fucking cool that she got to work with Trent Reznor for this one. Because, you know, there were no previously released singles. Everything was all art promotion, album cover. Like, she did a live stream revealing the album cover. Like, how much confidence do you have to not release anything from this album, and then the only thing you reveal before it drops is the album cover? Like, that is some big fucking confidence. And the fact that she didn't even care that if she charted or that she got nominated for any awards or if it didn't get number 1 on the Billboard, she just said, you know, I don't care because I'm having a kid. That's really fucking humble. And then I walk in, I listen to this album. There are some punk Halsey moments, or punksy as she likes to call it. I start listening to it and I'm like, this album's gonna fucking tear me apart. And it did. I swear to God, the minute I first started listening to Easier Than Lying, I was like, yeah, this album's gonna fucking wreck me. It's not like previous albums where, you know, it's mostly a pop feely type thing, and then maybe there's a couple of guitar riffs, maybe a fucking full out 90s punk anthem like 3 a.m. for her previous album Manic. But it's nothing like that. It's all just, it's gonna tug at your heartstrings. It's gonna rip through your chest. It's gonna make you contemplate whether the decisions in life you're making are the right ones. And that's absolutely what I love about this album, is that, you know, you walk in hearing none of the album previously released. You walk in, you hear an absolute fucking gold mine of artistry, of art, of lyricism. It's so mind-bending, and it's fucking insane that you can walk in with this much confidence without previously releasing anything. And I feel like that's a worthy entry for this list, not only because I fucking love Halsey, her music's great, but holy shit, dude, fucking work with Trent Reznor again. This was amazing. And please do this for every album. See how hard, how far that shit pops off. Cause this is it. This is all I can say, is that this is it. So yeah, number 8, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power by Halsey. Number 7, The Off Season, J. Cole. So this wasn't the album that he originally promised when he closed his album, KOD. This wasn't the album that he promised at the end of that album, because there is one track that says that's the intro to The Fall Off, which was the album that he anticipated would be the follow-up to KOD. But at the same time, this is still a good record. I believe, if I remember correctly, The Climb Back and Lion King on Ice were supposed to be tracks on The Fall Off, but then he ended up adding The Climb Back to this one, The Off Season. Still a great record. It's probably the only previously released song that he dropped from this album that was not originally supposed to be on it, but then he just said, fuck it, put it on there. I do enjoy, was it Interlude? I'm pretty sure it's Interlude that he dropped before the album released. I think it was like a week or two. He was just like, you know what? Album's coming soon. Here's another teaser. Enjoy the shit. I thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. Like, oh my god. No bullshit. I can't tell you how many fucking times I've played Hunger on Hillside. I sing along to that song every fucking time it comes on. My Life with 21 Savage, even though when you play through the album 21's not credited, another absolute fucking banger. You play this whole album, you play it in its entirety, and you realize the greatness that lies before you. And I'm not one of those like stereotypical J. Cole fans where it's like, you haven't fucking heard this album, you piece of shit, what the fuck are you waiting on? That's not me. I just vibe. the thing I like about this album, as I do with all of his records, is that he's very straightforward. He gets to the point. Nothing about his lyricism, his work, nothing about J. Cole is subliminal. He's very straight to the point. It's not that deep, like a lot of people say, because he himself said it. Like, his music's not that deep. You catch the meaning, great. It's easy to interpret, and that's what I like about him. Is that he's very straight to the point. Not to say that I don't like other rap artists, because either they're subliminal or they're straight to the point. It doesn't matter. Some people do it better than others, and that's okay. And this is what I like about the off season. It's an absolute fucking banger, straight to the point, absolutely no filler whatsoever. So, number 7, the off season, J. Cole. Number 6, Manic by Wage War. I'm gonna get some flack for this. And you know what? I don't care. But personally, I feel like Manic was what Pressure should have been. Because, yeah, I will be honest. When High Horse first dropped, it was a little underwhelming. It was good, but it was underwhelming. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I don't see the fucking problem with it. Others will probably listen to it and be like, this is not the Wage War that I loved when Blueprints and Deadweight came out. And that's okay. Bands change, bands mellow out, bands take different approaches. The thing about Wage War is that I feel like with Pressure, they tried to mature their sound, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you have every single right to, mature your sound or change it or whatever. But at the same time, they kept that same momentum that they've been putting out, that they've been carrying, that they've been, I guess, absorbing since Blueprints. Like, there are some fucking bangers on this album. Like, when I heard Relapse, like the beginning sound sample, I don't know what they sampled that from, but if you told me that it was from the classic video game Doom 2 from 1994, yeah, it literally sounds like a fucking OST from Doom 2. And if you told me that that's what it actually was, I'd probably believe you, because it literally sounds just like that. Other than that, like, Relapse is such a great fucking opening. Like, that breakdown is sick. I remember sending this album to one of my friends, and they said that Death Row was practically an After the Burial song. I don't listen After the Burial, so I have no input. But I feel that's a good comparison, because there's always moments where bands sound like other bands, and that's cool. But Death Row is a fucking banger. Death Row. High Horse eventually grew on me. I do enjoy Teeth. Like, yeah, maybe Teeth wasn't beloved, I guess, by OG Wage War fans, and that's cool. But I fucking love it. And, the whole, like I said, maturing your sound type thing with some of the songs on here, like Circle the Drain, Slow Burn. There are some moments on that songs where you can tell that they're trying to mature the sound, but I feel like in comparison to Pressure, it's better executed. Because in Pressure, it was just Cody Quinstead, like, yeah, let me make some country rock B-sides for this album. And everybody's like, fuck no, don't do that, dude. But yeah, if I had to choose between this and Pressure, obviously I'd go with Manic. Because it's better executed with the direction that they want. And they still carry some of that same momentum from their first album. So, definitely a worthy entry to this list. Manic by Wage War. You guys still with me? Because we're at the top 5 now, and top 5 is probably going to be my favorite to talk about. So, let's get started. Holy shit. Number 5. Iridescent, Silent Planet. So, I got into Silent Planet when Everything Was Sound dropped. That's when a couple of my friends got me into them. And I gotta say, Iridescent is their greatest work to date. Like, I'm not saying that, The Night God Slept, Everything Was Sound, When the End Began. I'm absolutely not saying that those albums aren't great. But there's just something about Iridescent that hits differently, that hits the soul, that really speaks to you on not even a spiritual level, more like a fucking interdimensional level. The minute I heard Translate the Night, I was like, yeah, I'm in for a treat. Because They previously released Trilogy, even though I think they mixed it differently for this album, which is great because I love when bands like, you know, do different mixes on previously released songs. They previously released Trilogy. They also released Panopticon like 3 months prior. Yeah, it was about almost 3 months prior until this album dropped. Terminal was a tearjerker. I absolutely love the direction that they take with some of the songs on this album. My personal favorite is Second Son. I can't tell you how many fucking times I've played Second Son since this album dropped. And, you know, Trilogy, Translate the Night, Panopticon, Alive as a House Fire. These songs right here are probably my favorites, like my all-time favorites from this album. Like I didn't feel this energy when everything was sound dropped. I didn't feel this energy when I first heard When the End Began. And those records have their moments too, but there's just something incredibly unique about Iridescent that just touches the soul. And that's all you can say. That's all you can feel. That's all you can think about. I wish I knew how to describe it, but all I can say is go listen to Iridescent, Birdie Forever. And that is the beginning of my top 5. Iridescent, Silent Planet. Number 4, the band Camino, self-titled, the band Camino. I'm looking at my fucking list right here and it says the band Camino, because it's like, I mean, it's not unusual. That's what I meant to say. It's not unusual that bands start their discography off with their self-titled. I mean, Slipknot did it. It's the only example that comes to mind. But this is a great record for an up-and-coming band. I mean, anybody who's heard California, My Thoughts on You, Try Hard is their greatest fucking EP to date. Like, that's probably like their best work in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, their self-titled is absolutely amazing as well. This is one of those moments where a band, it makes, how do I say this? Makes their first appearance in the scene, and that's it. Like, you know from the start that they're not going to be a, you know, standard pop rock band, because there are bands that have started off as rock and then they just start to experiment. There are so many fucking bands that have done that, and people get upset.
The band Camino was like, fuck that, we're going to be different from the start. We're going to change from the start.
And that's what I absolutely respect about these guys, because it's the last thing that you probably expect from a pop rock band. Everybody's like, I miss old Fall Out Boy. I miss old Panic at the Disco.
That should be redacted. Fuck Panic at the Disco.
You know, this, like I said, this is one of those instances where bands like to, you know, change right from the get-go. They don't hold anything back. They don't bullshit around. They said, you know what? We are going to be different from the start, and this is how it's going to be. Like, when I first heard One Last Cigarette, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a fucking banger. And then when I heard Roses, I was like, yeah, this is going to be one of those experimental type albums where they just, how do I put this? They let you know right from the get-go, we're not going to be a standard pop rock band. And that's what I respect about them. Because, you know, later on down the road, if they keep doing this route, if they decide to change, you know, somebody who starts listening now, and then maybe 10 years from now when they have, I don't know, 20 fucking albums, I don't think that's realistic for a 10-year span, but they go in, they start listening to these guys, and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's just like their first album. They weren't standard to begin with. They weren't, you know, pop rock band. They weren't classic Fall Out Boy to begin with. Great. Let it be known that you're gonna fucking change right from the get-go. Fuck those guys, those fucking stuck in the past loyalists that are like, why don't they sound like, you know, Upteenth record from 1987? Fucking, ugh. I can't stand when people do that. Like, dude, I get it. It was a great time for a record, but you need to move on. Constantly shitting on a band that you claim to love just because they change is not healthy. But yeah, you know, the band Camino, I swear to God, if this band is not big within the next 5 years, I'm gonna fucking riot, because they deserve it. And this album is like absolute proof that they deserve it. So, number 4, self-titled, the band Camino. Number 3, Eternal Blue, Spiritbox. Holy shit. This is one of... You remember when I said earlier that this is one of those instances where a band I recently got into makes it on this list? This is one of those instances. This is the first full-length album by up-and-coming metalcore act Spiritbox, and it does not disappoint. In fact, it's solid from start to finish. There are no bad songs. I mean, there are some songs that I've heard a gajillion fucking times that I'm sick and tired of. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Sunkiller is great, but Sunkiller is the only fucking song on this album everyone talks about. Like, where's the love for The Summit, the self-titled track, Halsey on? Where's the fucking love for these songs? Like, everybody ever fucking talks about a Sunkiller, and I'm like, do you guys just choose to have limited taste? Do you guys just choose to recommend, like, I don't know, only one good song out of... How many songs are on Eternal Blue? I don't keep count. I just listen to it, and then I'm like, yeah, I love this album. Don't get me wrong. Sunkiller's great, but it's the only fucking song that everybody ever talks about. And, oh my god. Dude, there are so much more better songs that are not the singles. Like, yeah, Circle With Me, Constance, Hurt You. These songs are great. Holy Roller is fucking amazing, but we've already heard those. And the thing about this album in particular is that nobody ever fucking talks about the other songs. Maybe like one other person I know probably mentioned that Sam Carter was on this album. Because, I mean, he is. And Yellow Jacket is absolutely one of my favorites from this record. But, it's just the fact that, dude, this whole entire album is solid. There are zero complaints about it. My only complaint is not with the album. It's the people that, you know, are... I guess you can call them diehards, but they only ever fucking talk about the opening track, and it's like... So you just walk into a restaurant just to experience the view, and then that's it. You don't come in for the full experience? You don't recommend the full experience to other people?
Are you fucking serious?
The Summit, Halcyon, Eternal Blue. I guess you can go ahead and say Eternal Blue. Those are 3 of my favorites. I fucking love Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket goes stupid fucking hard. Silk on the String is another banger. Like, I have no complaints about this album. That's the thing I like about discussing my top 5, top 3 records when I'm winding it down, is that there are zero complaints about any track on this album. And that is probably my favorite thing about records like these, is why they make it so high on my list. So, absolutely, Eternal Blue, Spiritbox, number 3. Number 2, Below, Beartooth. I am a fucking sucker for bands that continuously get better as they release more albums, as they progress. I have no doubt in my mind that the next record they write is gonna top this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and manifest it, because when I first heard Disease, I was like, there's no way this band can get better. And then I heard Below, and then I was like, there's no fucking way this band can get better. And I'm going to say the exact same thing when their new album drops. Their next one, not their new album. They literally just dropped this one. But I can't tell you how many times I've played tracks like Dominate, Skin, The Phantom Pain. I lost count. There's so many. I've played these songs in particular so many fucking times. I would die for this record. Not even gonna exaggerate. I'm not exaggerating. I would absolutely lay down my life for this album. I would absolutely lay down my life for Beartooth, Caleb Shomo. Oh my gosh. Every single time they release a record, it hits home. Like, there's always some part of me that resonates with it. In this record in particular, it's all of it. They resonate. Caleb Shomo writes it all. But this record has found a way to resonate with me in just instances that I never thought was possible. Like, Devastation, when I first heard those blast beats, I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those records. I was very pleased with that. The Past Is Dead obviously hits home because it's fucking dead. You know, you can reminisce about it all you want, but it's not coming back. And then there are other songs that hit the mark, and then there's some that hit the soul. Phantom Pain, Skin, Dominate. I'll go ahead and say I won't give it up. Also makes this list of personal favorites that aren't the singles. Actually, well, Skin is practically a single because they did drop a video for that right when this record released. But this, I don't know what better words I can put it, dude. Beartooth deserves the whole fucking world, and I want to be right back at square one the minute they drop their next album. And if they don't, if it doesn't live up to this album, you can hold me to it. You can hold me at gunpoint and say you were fucking wrong. Go ahead. I'm encouraging it, but I have faith. I have faith in Caleb Shomo. I have faith in these guys that their next album, they're gonna top this one. So, but for now, let's just appreciate the masterpiece. That is the second entry of my list. Below by Beartooth. So, number 1, Nowhere Generation, Rise Against. Oh my god, anybody who knows me personally, this is no fucking surprise. The minute I started playing this album, I felt 19 again. Because 19 was how old I was when I first saw Rise Against in concert. But it was not how old I was when, Appeal to Reason dropped. This honestly feels like a classic Rise Against album. Not like, Siren Song or the counterculture classic. I'm talking like Appeal to Reason, Endgame type of hype that the band is known for. Like, oh my god. There are some moments that make it feel like classic Rise Against, and then there's some moments that make it feel like they've matured a lot with their sound, and that's probably my favorite thing about Rise Against is that you can tell when this band sticks to their source material, and you can... Well, source material, like, which one? You can tell when this band sticks to the sound that they're best known for, and also, you can notice the growth in their music as well. And that's one of my favorite things about Nowhere Generation is that it's very reminiscent of past albums, and the growth in them as a band is also very noticeable. I can't fucking tell you how happy I was to listen to a Rise Against album that made me feel like I was in high school again. I typically don't like to reminisce about high school, but this is one of those instances where it's like, am I in high school again? It's top to bottom a great album. And one of my favorite things about a traditional Rise Against album, for the most part traditional, is that they always have acoustic anthems. Like, I know Siren Song of the Counterculture had Swing Life Away. Appeal to Reason had, what was it? Hero of War. The Eco-Terrorist in me. The Black Market, that's the name of the fucking album, has probably my favorite acoustic anthem, which is People Live Here. That song hits on a spiritual level live. I mean, Forfeit is a good acoustic anthem. It's not my favorite, but it's still good. You can tell it's a Rise Against acoustic anthem, and that's one of my favorite traditions about Rise Against is that there are records where they write a acoustic anthem, and there are records where they just go full non-stop punk rock. So I like that switch that they do between albums. And all in all, Nowhere Generation, I can't tell you how many times I've played this album. I can't tell you how many times I've resonated with it. I mean, how many times I've resonated with it.
I still resonate with this, okay? Hold me to that.
But, yeah, this is an amazing record. I can't tell you. There are no words other than to say, go listen to it. And just like with every album on this list, all I can say is, go listen to it. Because that's all I can say. So, this wraps up my top 10 albums of 2021. This went on a little longer than I thought it would, but you know what? I don't care. I love doing these, and I love sharing them with you. So, like I said, this is all opinionated. This is all my favorites. I'm not a music critic. I'm not a music journalist. I don't review these individually like I used to. So, let me know in the comments what all of your favorite albums of this year, or what some of your favorite albums are this year. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for more content, because I always come up with new shit to upload. So thanks for watching.